All right, welcome. And in this video, we are going to go over how to set up an automation and a broadcast inside our AWeber. Email marketing is exactly what it is that we're focusing on in this this course, and sending out your emails and getting your broadcasts out and getting your autoresponders set up properly is definitely the bread and butter and probably one of the most important things that you're going to want to do. So if you are in fact using AWeber, you are going to want to, follow the steps that I provide here and set up your automations and your broadcasts. An automation is basically the same thing as an auto response, which means when a person does an action such as, opting into your email list, this automation will then trigger that and start sending out the emails based off of the automation that you've set up. So that's very important. And then once you already have these people on your lists, you're going to want to email them regularly. So that is where the broadcast messages will come into play. So we are going to show you how to set up both of those so that you're all set and ready to start your email campaigns. So first things first, let's go with an automation, because that is where you're going to want to set up your initial setup for when people get opted in. How you set up an automation is totally up to you, meaning like, the time spread in between and everything like that. We recommend between 12 hours and 1 day for an initial automation. But how aggressive you want to get or not is entirely up to you and your marketing needs. But let's go into setting up a automation. So you're going to click over here where it says automation, and you're going to have here your template. They're going to have a default template there, so you're going to want to edit that, and they're going to have all of these things. Actually, I don't know why it's not letting me. All right, so we're going to remove all of these, right? Just click on remove. All right, so when somebody goes in and opts into your list, they are going to be automatically triggered. It says unsubscribe, and this is going to happen for new subscribers. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to send a message, right? Here on the right hand side, it's going to ask you if you want to choose a message or if you want to create a message. You're probably going to want to create a message because this is based off of whatever it is that you're promoting at the time. Or you're going to be using, the email swipes that we provided to you guys in the pro tips, and, follow the steps that have to do with all of that. But so we're going to start off with creating a message, and we are going to use the drag and drop email builder. So it's going to bring you to this page, and this is going to be the standard setup for it. And here is like drag and drop different things that you can add. You can add images, you can add more text blocks if you want, you can add logos, signature, all of those things. I am generally on the part of keeping it basic, so I keep it as basic as possible. But if you want to explore and figure out how to send different types of things, by all means, go around, play around with it and everything like that. So first thing you're going to want to make sure that you do is you're going to want to put in your subject line. So let's go to the swipe file that we provided for you guys and the 500 different swipes. So we're going to just choose one here. This is one I've been using. So we will just, come in and copy this. We're going to go over in the pro tips different things on how to customize these emails and make them more unique and everything like that for you guys, and also how to get unlimited swipe files. But for right now, we're just going to, follow along with this. So you're going to want to put in that headline up here, and then we're going to go in and we're going to get the body of the email, and we're going to put that where it has the body here. So we're going to highlight all of that to remove that and paste. Now you're going to want to be able to add your links. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight this and then when it highlights it, you see it has this little link button right there. We're going to click on that, and we are going to just put, I'm just going to put Google, but this is where you would put the link that you want the person to be redirected from the email to. So all right, and AWeber will let you know that that's a good link. Click on check, and do the same thing for all of the highlighted places that you want to have people click on. Okay, make sure you change up your name so that it's going to coming from, you know, whatever it is that your domain email name is, and that is basically it. So you have it all set up, you have it all linked up, you have it coming from you. You can actually preview and test it if you wanted to, so you can look at it here, and if you go to click and open this in a new tab, see it went to Google, so that means your link is done properly. It has your, you know, your address that you're going to, it has your unsubscribe, it has everything like that in there properly. So you can go back to editor, and you're going to click on save and exit, and that will be your first email in your automation / autoresponder and everything like that. Now, if you wanted to set this up in such a way where you're using the multiple AR trick, and you're getting one subscriber and you're putting them into several different ARs, and you're going to want to stagger your emails. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put a wait in before this if this is not your initial autoresponder, right? So then you can put in here the wait, and you can just decide how you want it to wait: 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 week, whatever it is. That's how the wait function will work. So you just choose however it is you want the email to wait. If you're staggering and this is not your first autoresponder, then you're going to probably want to wait 1 hour or to 2 hours, depending on whichever one is your second AR. If you're using all 3 ARs, whatever, just make sure you stagger them so that not all the emails are going out at the exact same time. And then that's that. And then you're going to set up another wait right underneath that for either a day or 12 hours or whatever it is that you're planning on doing with your campaign. So let's say if you want to wait 12 hours, then you're going to do that, and then you'll send another message, and then you'll set that message up the exact same way as you did before. And then you're going to click on save and exit. Oh, yeah, you can't have one of these there. Hold on. Sorry. Can't have one of those there. So click on save and exit, and your welcome campaign. Now you see here it says that it's draft. So you are going to want it to go to activate. So you're this little door type thing right there. When you click on that, it's going to say active. Now that means that anybody that opts into that list is going to get that email first, right? So that is basically setting up a autoresponder inside of our AWeber. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go in and set up our broadcasts. And broadcasts are basically the daily emails that you're going to be sending out 2, 3, 4 times a day, depending on how aggressive it is that you want to be with your campaigns and everything like that. But broadcasts are how you're going to do that. So we're going to go over here to messages, right? And there's a lot of different messages here. So let's go in and click on create a message. We're going to use the drag and drop email builder. And we can actually just use the exact same message that we just did before. So just for, learning purposes, it's the exact same setup as with an automation, right? The only thing that is going to be different is the timing. So I will show you that right after we're done putting all this content in. Done. I'm not going to link it. You just have to make sure that you link it, change the name, everything like that. And then you'll click on save and exit. Now when you click on save and exit, you'll see that it's there, but you need to schedule it, right? You have to make sure that you're going to be scheduling the email. So it says, do you want to share this message? that's fine. It will go into as a newsletter hub. Who should receive this? So if you have multiple lists, you will add the different types of lists that you want to be sending that email to, right? Apply it to this. When should this start? If you want it to be done automatically as soon as you're done creating that email, then it will go out immediately. Otherwise, you can click on this and you can use the calendar, and the calendar will set you up. You can change the time frame from here, 15 p.m., whatever it is that you know your broadcast schedule is that you set up for yourself. Then that's where you would put that in. You would apply, and you can do schedule, and that's it. You're done. So now you know how to set up your automations. You know how to set up your scheduled emails for broadcasting. This is, you know, the very important aspect on how to set up your emails and make sure that your content is going out to everybody that is subscribing to your list. In some of the other videos, we're going to go over how to ensure the deliverability of your content. So make sure that you look at the pro tips underneath for all the different tricks and hacks that we have in order for you guys to land in the inbox all the time. Thanks a lot, and we will see you guys in the next one.